So yeah, you're telling me you've got these sources, but there's a lot of people who have worked in the aviation profession over the years. It's not like you have an overwhelming amount of so-called whistleblowers. What is your?
What do you mean by that?
I mean everything. I mean all aspects of the aviation profession. There's pilots, there's airline attendants, there's
just
mechanics,
read that they have an NDA.
there's mechanics, there's air traffic controllers.
Jeff, why would they tell you? They sign a not disclose. They sign an NDA.
Well, that's one company.
That's all.
I don't think that.
But everybody. I mean, a lot of people have to.
Yeah,
sign
but
NDAs.
you're smarter than that. Okay, even if you could give me the benefit of the doubt, Ryan, that shit's fucking going on in the sky. That shit's real. Do you think that Weather Modification Inc. would be the only ones that make them sign that? All of them would, Ryan. That's all I'm saying.
Who are you saying sign? I don't think that the average aviation professional has to sign an NDA.
I'm talking about the ones that are spraying us.
He's talking about weather modification people.
Yeah,
like
but I'm asking about the people who theoretically would be observing all this. Why don't you have all these airline pilots and air traffic controllers and mechanics? People who are in the sky.
I could send you. There's tons of city council meetings over the last 10 years of pilots in their gear saying this is not us doing this. I don't know who it is or why they're doing it, but it's not us. They're speaking about chemtrails. These are pilots on the stand. I can send you these videos again. I can't put copyrighted material in my film.
And you couldn't get permission for that footage either.
No, I tried to get a hold of that pilot. God knows if he's here anymore. But there has been tons and tons of pilots that have talked about this issue because they're in the same shoes as me. They're normal people. They're up there and they're going, who the fuck is above us doing that? They can see it with their own eyes because they turn them on.
And you couldn't find any of these people to talk to in your film, like just regular.
I've answered that. Yeah, no,
what do you mean? I
would.
You said you couldn't get the You said you couldn't get the footage, but that's not the same thing.
I've tried to.
I didn't even ask the question. Let me ask the question. Telling me that you can't get existing footage isn't the same thing as getting these people to shoot them for your film.
I just can't get a hold of anyone that I needed to show these things, whether it was sitting down in an interview with them or just using the footage itself for the film. You need permission. Now, if I didn't put it on Prime so the world can see this, I probably could have bent some corners with that, technically.
I don't think you have to cut corners to do an interview with these people if they're willing to be interviewed. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, again, I've tried to contact people. If they don't reply, they don't reply.